Oh, it's a marquee showdown tonight, Doris. Two of the elite teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans are fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint.
First team foul.
And here are the Suns. Outside Paul. Down low. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Gobert.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial part of the defense for these guys.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Paul. The Jazz making their last shot. Off target from outside. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020. It's slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
It's good on the putback.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovic. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Here's a 3 from Paul, and stolen by Gobert. Paul with a steal. Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
It's picked off. Bogdanovic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovic. Now here's Conley. Just 5 to shoot. That one no good. Booker with the defensive effort. Lets it go from the wing. Utah with the rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's O'Neal. Goes back up. Here's Bogdanovic. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Driving inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
2 minutes.
Conley up top. He's guarded by Paul. Mitchell against Booker. Pass to O'Neal. Stolen by Bridges. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Conley against Paul. Here's Gobert. Shot blocked. Ayton inside. And it's good. 2 points. Ayton's got 8 points. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And Ayton gets it to go.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
Now here's Conley. 3-pointer. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Fires from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Mitchell. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
The 3 from Mitchell. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Mike Conley making things.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spot. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. We have to love that.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Booker. Second chance effort. The rebound by the Jazz. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. And it's O'Neal off the drive, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Now here's Conley. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Pass break. Here we go. Paul passes to Ayton. Ooh, poked away. Left side, Bogdanovich. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
The Suns have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Paul with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Gobert. And here's Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Here's Gobert. Phoenix grabs the miss. Crowder left side. Now here's Ayton. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know what? I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor and understand and can pick apart defenses at any position, those two are ones that stick out the most.
And Paul gets it to go.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Conley against Paul. Pass to O'Neal. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
At the line for the Jazz.
There's a minute 34 left in the half. Paul against Conley. Out to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Outside Paul. There's the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now. And it's Mitchell penetrating.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Booker, pass to Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Ayton's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
There's the drive. Pass to Bogdanovich.
Suns foul. Chris Paul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich may be one of the most underrated players in this league. This guy understands his role and plays it well. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Booker against Mitchell. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stop.
Well, you can see, guys, how much confidence DeAndre Ayton plays the game with. This is especially so on the offensive end.
Right side Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
For 3, Booker. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 5 rebounds in the game. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
2 shots.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Saric.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
8 seconds left in the second quarter. To the inside. Here's Gay. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gay's got his first points of the game.
Great chemistry between 2 teammates. Love the passing.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 9. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So the Utah 5 right now. They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Joe Ingles. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1. Utah leading. Up top, Whiteside. Left side, Ingles. Clarkson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Utah ball.
And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Saric.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
McGee with a steal. Shaman into the lane, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Outside Payne. Here's Shaman, defended by Whiteside. Back to Payne. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Clarkson attacking. Pass to Oni. There's a screen by Whiteside. Shot is good by Oni. And the Jazz lead by 9.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
With the drive. Payne with the bucket.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Here's Clarkson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
And he sinks the second. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Shaman. He's covered by Clarkson. It's stolen by Clarkson. Here we go. Back to Ingles. Poke loose. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Assist goes to.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. And here's Saric for 3. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. It's stolen by Saric. Fires the 3. And the basket by Shaman. Shaman's got 5 now.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5. Boy, one thing you love about Dario Saric, his ability to pass as a big man. This guy has great vision and the ability to deliver the basketball.
The ball's knocked loose. Whiteside. Down low. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And it's the Suns with the ball. The Jazz making their last shot. Here's Saric. And Whiteside with a block. On the break. Here's Clarkson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line. And Doris Saric, almost like a store-brand version of Jokic with how he can create.
Oh, that's a great description because there are some fantastic store brands. He's got that same skill set, right? This guy is always going to find a way to contribute because he's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
Shots good by Saric.
This guy is an efficient scorer. Dario Saric knows his strengths on the offensive end and can capitalize.
Outside, Ingles. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Back to Payne. The 3 is up. The rebound by Whiteside. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Gay up top, covered by Johnson. Oh, breaks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Outside Payne. Drives to the hoop.
Turnover. Jazz ball. Substitution for your Suns.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Jazz out in front.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Inside. It's blocked by Gobert.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Three-pointer O'Neal. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Conley coming off a Suns make. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ball game.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Bridges. The three from Mitchell. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bridges on the attack. Ayton inside. He's against Gobert.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Outside Conley. 4-3. Connects from downtown. Conley's got 6 in the quarter.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
To the paint. Here's Crowder. Got a hand on it.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
Mitchell with the ball. And he drives in. And Mitchell with the slam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
The offensive rebound. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Now Conley. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Gobert finds Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Gobert. Nifty move. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Crowder pass to Booker. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3.
Quality decision making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's O'Neal. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Ball against Conley. Back to Gobert. They shoot again. Oh, sweet move. No one near him. Outside for Mitchell. Tries yet again. No good off the back of the rim.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And it's Crowder missing. Utah with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And here's Mitchell. So we see the Jazz get the win here.
That's the end of the game.
And they barely squeezed out the win here.
CBS Sports.
Here we go.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center. And it's blocked by Brown. Doncic against Bridges. And the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Now, Doncic, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. And he'll get another chance. Hardaway, no good. It's stolen by Brown. Wide open. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. The one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense with his passing and shooting. You throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
And here is Doncic after Mikal Bridges hitting the three. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
Into the lane. Here's Finney Smith. Outside, Porzingis. Oh, good with the triple. The Suns have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Doncic against Bridges. Here's Finney Smith. Shot clock reset for Dallas. Here's Doncic. And at last, they get one to fall.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
How about early attack mode? I love the approach he's coming to this game with. Really strong.
And he makes that one. Ayton's got his second bucket.
CP3 is so good orchestrating out of that set. I mean, he is really one of the gurus of the pick and roll.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hands. Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice. Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Ball finds Bridges.
2 minutes.
Fires for three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got his third basket of the night.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back at you three. The revenge triple.
No good from Booker.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
Blocking foul called on Jay Crowder. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Doncic against Bridges. And it's Brown missing.
Jay Crowder.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 2. And it's good. 2 points. Bridges has got 8 points.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. Has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now, here's Doncic. Can't connect from short range.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
This one for three. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
Bridges outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
3 points.
Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Doncic with it. Out guarded by Crowder. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Down kicks to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Wide open look. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. For 3, Bridges. Got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board.
All right, look who's coming out to court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Moses Brown is out there with Porzingis. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Ayton. On the wing, Booker from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
For 3.
Booker's got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns. Bridges against Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Ayton. A nice shot by Booker. Clark, you had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hand?
I think it's so valuable. And now it's a dozen to a dozen big guys can put it on the ground. I mean, it used to be 2 out of a dozen guys you'd see 6, 8 or better that could really handle the ball in my day. But now it's commonplace, and it's a valuable skill. My dad, my late dad, emphasized that from the time I started playing organized basketball. Make sure you can go with the ball where you want to against pressure. If you can do that, then you'll always add value to your team as a big guy.
Booker with no one around, and a miss there on the triple. Brown outside. From past the arc. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Count that one. Finney Smith's got his first basket.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Paul. No points in the game yet for him. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket. Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
No good from Finney-Smith. Phoenix leading by 4. And the pass to Crowder. Down low, stolen away.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Hardaway. To the inside. Porzingis. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Ayton. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And he's good on the 3 ball. Doncic has got 17 now. passes to Ayton. Booker outside. Here's the three. He's off on that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist from Hardaway. Now it's a three-point Dallas lead. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Passes it to Bridges. The ball. They need this. And the three ball is good.
I think that's the best way for Paul to open up the passing lanes, expand them. Keep knocking down those deep ones, and the defense will have to pick its poison.
Now, here's Doncic. 17 points in the game. To the middle. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Crowder with the steal. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Doncic.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. The shot's good from McGee.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
Stripped away. Here's Kleba, and Kleba slams it in.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And a close game so far.
30.
Thanks for the great interview, Dick.
32.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson in charge are the three and the four. Kane out there with Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Powell. And he uses the glass on the layup. Powell's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here. Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxi Kleber over the years is dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game.
Here's Ntilikina. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bullock passes to Kleber. Back to Bullock. To the left wing. Brunson with a clean look. The Mavericks keeping it alive. The new 14. To the paint. Johnson finds Sharge.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Brunson. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Payne gets a wide open look. Phoenix, no good that time either. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Brunson, no good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Dallas shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Powell, the pass to Bullock. And he lays it straight in. Bullock's got his first basket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Shamet with it, driving the lane. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Got a piece of it.
Like saying Powell flexes muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Runs in the pass to Kleber. That one goes. Count it. Kleber's got his second basket of the night.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And they're on the break. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Payne. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Neely Keena has a ton of potential, guys. As first point guard with tremendous vision.
Frank Ntilikina.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Drives to the hoop. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Saric.
Like the smarts by Saric there. Very good at working the pick and roll and getting the shot he wants.
Brunson kicks to Powell. Back to Brunson. Inside. The shot by Powell, no good. Suns have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Takes it inside.
And Powell is a really reliable defender. I mean, he's excellent using his length and his quickness to throw shooters off.
Nailed from three-point land.
Frank Ntilikina.
Ntilikina's got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs. Saric dishes to McGee. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Mavericks leading by 3. 1:06 left to play in the third. They double him with Payne. Here's Ntilikina. Another 3 for Dallas.
Man, good to see Ntilikina square up from deep. Has the size and touch needed to knock home these threes.
Shamet, a special move before the shot.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Brunson scanning the floor. To the paint, here's Powell, stolen by McGee. Shamet gets the 3-pointer to fall. And now just a 1-point Maverick lead.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Now here's Bullock, who's guarded by Johnson. Pass to Ntilikina. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kleba, and Kleba slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Payne passes to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Mavericks. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Brown in at the 5 roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And the shot's good from Crowder.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Now, here's Doncic. And stolen by Ayton. And taken away by Brown. Here's Doncic. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
Ball outside. Doncic with the steal. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Booker. Bridges with the steal. And Booker kicks to Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 3rd assist on the night. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Here's Booker after Luka Doncic's bucket. Booker outside. Bridges outside. And it's off from three-point range. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Finney Smith. And the three off target.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one. And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Moving it up. And it's blocked by Brown. They retain possession. And there's the call on DeAndre. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Ball passes to Ayton. On the wing, Booker. Ayton a screen on Hardaway. No good from Booker.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now. Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. The defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now. And so far, no go.
Bridges for three. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists tonight. Doncic against Bridges. The drive by Doncic. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Bridges for three. Here's Crowder. And it's blocked by Brown. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Paul passes to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
Bridges against Doncic. Pass to Finney Smith. Buries the long-range jumper. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Now here's Ayton. Booker, right side. Latrey. It's stolen by Brown. And stolen by Booker. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Bridges. Here's Crowder. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Bridges against Doncic. Finney Smith misses the three. And so here's Phoenix. For three, Booker. Crowder dishes to Booker. Crowder sets a screen for Booker. Driving inside. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic outside. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Luka flying to the rim and putting it on top of the defender's head.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
5 seconds left in the fourth. Bridges. So it's an arrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
it. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, BA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Brown in at the 5.
And that's where Conley is most dangerous. Just amazing quickness on his way to the rack.
Here's Doncic, following the bucket by the Jazz. Outside Finney Smith, back to Brown. Pass to Doncic, stolen by Conley. In transition, here come the Jazz. He can't get that one to fall, and it's Dallas the other way. Tipped. Mitchell with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Mitchell drives in, and Mitchell with the slam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, BA. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Nice finish by Donovan Mitchell. If you're the defense, you have to get back in a hurry and match up.
Doncic against Conley. For 3, O'Neal. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Doncic. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Pass to O'Neal. Here he goes. Gobert on the high post. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Misses the 3. And the Jazz with possession. A big stretch here going. 10-2. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it.
And it's really tough to catch a pass from that distance. He's asking a lot of his teammates to reel that one in.
Right side Brown. Outside Hardaway. Kicks it to Doncic. Drops in the 3. Doncic has got 5 points.
And working on becoming more dangerous from deep. Doncic doesn't lack confidence pulling up from way downtown.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Here's Conley. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Doncic outside, driving to the basket, and Doncic hammers it home.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
Conley passes to Mitchell. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Conley against Doncic. The quick look, no good that time.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots. Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
Now here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. The 3. Another three for Dallas.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Into the lane. Here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Clock at 4. Porzingis grabs the board. Left side, Finney Smith. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Jazz. They're up by 4.
All right, Booker's coming on the court.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Also, as soon as we got underway tonight, they began pounding the offensive glass for those putbacks.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Brown in at the center position, filling out the middle. Doncic against Conley. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Here we go, all alone. And Mitchell with the slam.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
Doncic, no good.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, and hasn't made one since.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Here's Doncic. Banked it in off the glass. Doncic has got 12 points.
At about 230 pounds, Doncic is a load down low.
Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Back to Porzingis. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game. When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Outside Finney Smith. Doncic against Conley. And Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Pass to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. And stolen by Hardaway. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Oh, they get a hand on it.
2 minutes remaining in the
And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Outside for Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. He can't get it to go, and it's Dallas the other way. Doncic outside, from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pulls up on the wing. They get the rebound. Not going to go that time. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Kicks it to Doncic. No good from outside.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Ooh, he dialed that one up from long distance. Mitchell's got 15 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Doncic against Conley.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Conley with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Bogdanovich from long range. It's rebounded by Dallas. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Conley against Doncic. Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Hardaway. Clock at 6. Mitchell, good.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
From deep, here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Now here's Mitchell. From the arc. The shot comes out. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Jazz. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got Hassan Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. The kick out to Ingles. There's a screen by Whiteside. He shoots it. It's tipped. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
His wingspan is 7'7". Whiteside using all of it there.
And here's Brunson from the arc.
Dallas foul. Reggie Ford. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Clarkson. Let's go with a 3. And in crunch time, when the game is close, some players rise to the occasion, Smitty. Others tighten up. What do you think makes the difference?
Well, first of all, a lot of it is confidence, but I think also you got to trust in your preparation. And a lot of guys are built for the moment, and some are not. And most of the guys built for the moment, they are superstars.
Okay, outside. Pass to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
The Mavericks shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Brunson with it. Now Whiteside defending. And Powell with the stuff.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Here's Oni. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. From deep, hey. That one doesn't drop. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Here's Kleba. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Whiteside. On the wing, Ingles. Launches a 3. He drops it from range. Ingles got his first 3 points of the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
Utah's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Pass to Whiteside. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
With the size of Hassan Whiteside, you wouldn't think he has such acceleration on the drive.
And you think about Ingles' improvement. His game never predicated on athleticism. Smitty, that's a good sign.
It is. Size, shooting, passing. Slow-mo Joe has plenty of runway left.
And they're just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Powell against Whiteside. And yep, it's good. Whiteside's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
From deep three-point range. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Gay. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Ntilikina. The Mavericks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. To the middle. Here's Kleba. Misses from close range.
A rare miss for him.
Ingles passes to Whiteside. Shoots over Powell. And that one comes up a bit short. Well, the Mavericks shooting about 41% to the left wing. Here's Ntilikina, defended by Gay. Inside. Here's Kleba. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gay picks one up. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Here's Honey. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Ingles from outside. The Jazz with another miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
There's the steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Powell with the stuff.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Clarkson against Powell. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. And that's not going to go. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So the Mavericks 5 right now. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Moses Brown. And it's Doncic in at the 1. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
The 3 from Mitchell. It doesn't go for him. And Dallas with possession. And it's Hardaway on the take. He's off on that one. And he commits the intentional foul.
They don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
So it's Utah now. The 3 from Mitchell.
They have the lead, but their three-point game hasn't been as effective as it was in the first half.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity in a three-point play.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
From deep, here's Doncic. Nails it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 23 points.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's Finney Smith, and he jams it home with authority.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up. Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Pass to Bogdanovich. To the right side. Here's Conley. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Lets the three fly. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. From deep, here's Doncic. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 3rd assist of the night. Utah has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Doncic against Conley. Driving in. From deep. Bogdanovich from long range. Drains the triple. And the Jazz lead by 15.
This is his shot. Bogdanovich has the touch from deep. He's confident from there, too.
And here's Doncic outside. Utah with the rebound. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Good whistle there.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes a first.
First team foul. At the line for the Mavericks.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 4th quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And the foul called on Moses Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell against Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Gobert from the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Drives to the hoop. Reverses. It's blocked by Gobert.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks. And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Second free throw, no good. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot. Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Jazz.
And as we see the game wind down, you have to remember all the second chance buckets this team put on the board.
They definitely won it with their offensive rebounding. We watched them attack the ball and turn misses into makes all game long.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Donovan Mitchell.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
The Jazz with another miss. The Mavericks on offense. They're on a 12-3 run. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were
to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Paul for 3. Rebound by Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Here's Gobert. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Outside Crowder. For 3, Bridges. And the wide open shot from Crowder. It's an open look and hits.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Here's Booker. Bridges outside. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Paul with the 3. And Ayton throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. Conley left side. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Crowder finds Booker. Tries again. The kick out to Crowder. On the wing, Booker. Back to Crowder. Clock at 6. That one, no good. Good D by Bogdanovich. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin, as a big guy. What could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
For Utah, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Conley into the lane. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Now Paul, following the miss by DeAndre Ayton from deep.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Gobert with a screen on Crowder. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 4-point game. Paul for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% for 3 as a rookie. And now a guy you can't leave.
Now here's Conley. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Rejected by Crowder. Conley gets the bucket. 1:12 left in the first quarter. Crowder sets a screen for Booker. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bridges for 3. Crowder the pass to Ayton. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bogdanovich finds Conley and taken away by Paul. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Crowder with the ball. Phoenix no good that time either. Jazz leading by 3. And it's Conley penetrating. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
The putback, and Ayton stays with it.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Conley surveying the D. Down low, Gobert. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And making a statement right away.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Utah out in front. They're up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside. And Chris Paul, still a great defender. Fantastic position.
But not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. From the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, saying something.
He is a defensive player of the year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Ayton's got 6 points.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. Paul with the steal. And now the Suns, a fast break. And Ayton throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Conley with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Paul with the steal. Here we go. One-on-one. Here's Booker. No good. That would have tied it.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Bogdanovich. It's tipped.
More than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
Stolen by Mitchell. O'Neal against Bridges. Bogdanovich. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year? 88% from the line.
And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And then how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Bridges kicks to Paul. Crowder, a screen on Mitchell. A shot by Paul, no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They lead by 4.
2 minutes remaining.
There's the dish to Mitchell.
2 minutes.
Back to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich inside. He's against Crowder. He gets that one.
And how about Bogdanovich there? Always has his eye on that shot clock. Terrific at getting a quality look off in time.
Here's Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside Conley. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Paul grabs the board.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bridges passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Now, the coaching staff has to like that as he picks apart the defense there in the pick and roll play.
The drive by Mitchell. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Ayton.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Booker the pass to Ayton. And stolen by Whiteside. Kicks it out to Gay. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell looking it over. Inside, here's Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Wonderful use of the pick and roll, especially by Whiteside, slashing right to the bucket and getting that one to go.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. No good from Booker. Jazz leading by 7.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And so it's Utah in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Thank you, David, for that interview.
The Suns, 21.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Suns. Johnson in charge are the 3 and the 4. Andrew Shaman is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's McGee in at the 5. Suns trail by 7. Pass to Payne. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Utah shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I like how Rudy uses his athleticism to draw some attention. He puts the D in a difficult spot there.
At the line for Utah.
He hits them both. Payne with it. Sharks looking around. This is to McGee. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Gay.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And the layup's good off the glass. Gay's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Shamet finds McGee. Here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply...
Oh, that was something else!
In his prime, Rudy Gay would throw down some hellacious dunks, and that time gets in for another one. Still part of his arsenal.
Passes it to McGee. And Whiteside sends it back.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Saric on the follow. Saric has got his first points of the game.
Saric being aggressive on the offensive glass and that kind of activity, doing a good job gaining them some bonus points.
And there's a whistle that goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Oni, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Payne passes to Saric. A rebound by the Jazz.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing, but also
this team is just dangerous right now. Every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The key for Saric is to be out there and be aggressive, because when he plays assertive like this, he's going to draw some fouls.
He hits the second from the line. And Brent Saric, a guy who's been in and out of the starting lineups his entire career.
It's been nice to see, though, how he accepts the role, because what he has been doing has helped produce the wins. He could play some floor alongside another big, but he's a 5 that has skill, can pass the ball and can shoot it a little bit, and he's embraced the role of coming off the bench to try to provide some sort of offensive and defensive impact.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. They're on a 14-3 run. Here's Clarkson, and he goes in for the dunk.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And there's the pass to Gay. And then Gay with the dunk.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Their game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And Saric kicks to McGee. Gay against Saric. And again, it's the Suns missing. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for Utah. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Ingles can't get it to go. Phoenix has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Saric. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Saric has got 5.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Here's Oni. Kicks it to Ingles. 2 on the clock. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter.
Fans, your Jazz Dancers.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Conley. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Conley finds Mitchell beyond the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Booker. And he makes good on the layup. Booker's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Suns.
Finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovich left side. Good work defensively by Crowder.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Ayton dishes to Bridges. He feeds it to Ball. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Conley against Ball. Now, here's Mitchell. D right on him. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Jazz lead by 18.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
He kicks it to Gobert. Booker against Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the two-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
Booker the pass to Paul. Baseline J on the way. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Utah.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Ayton, good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Fires the 3. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Suns trail by 19. And here is Paul. From deep, the long distance 3 is buried.
Well, the way Paul measures up those deep shots when he has time, accuracy.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Feeds to Gobert. The turnaround. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Crowder the pass to Ayton. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich wide open. It's rebounded by Paul. Down low, deflects the pass. Crowder kicks to Booker.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Jazz.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Well, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Getting right into the shooter's face, Jay Crowder closed that space off pretty quick.
Paul for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here is Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep 3-point range. That shot no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, B.A., a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Moses Brown is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Doncic in at the one. Bridges misses. Porzingis with it, and it's Paul picking him up. And here's Doncic outside. The Suns clear it. Crowder pass to Bridges. For three. That shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
Now here's Ayton. Pass to Booker. There's the triple. They get it again. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad. Now here's Doncic. Takes it inside. Count it. His third and 5 attempts. Boy, when Booker gets locked in, Doris, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send it in.
For the finish, and he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Dorian,
That's about length. It's about awareness. It's about anticipation. Porzingis able to kickstart the break.
Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Bridges against Doncic. Here he goes. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Paul for 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. And it's Doncic missing.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
For 3, Bridges hits a three-pointer.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Doncic against Bridges. Fires the 3. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. The Suns trailing. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Crowder. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career, he has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Stolen by Booker.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it.
Pass to Ayton. Puts up a 3. Outside Paul. There's the drive. Out to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively. Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Bridges passes to Crowder. And the Suns miss again. The Mavericks leading. And it's Hardaway on the take. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Chris Paul. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
Now here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges against Doncic. Crowder with a steal. Tipped away and stolen by Hardaway. And it's Doncic on the drive. Oh, wow!
How about the finish from Luka Doncic? My goodness, go ahead with the hammer.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancer.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And the Suns miss again.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Booker. The 3 is up. The shot inside. No good off the glass. Doncic up top. He's guarded by Bridges. It's good.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Hardaway's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. getting stronger, and that's a problem when he's trying to finish through contact.
Booker for 3. No luck on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. From deep, here's Doncic. And Chris Paul clears it away. The Suns have got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Grant, starting your career in the 50s. Oh, you know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone that averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Pass to Bridges. Here's the 3. Now here's Paul. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Doncic against Bridges. Doncic outside. Pass to Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
That's on Mikal Bridges. And that one misses.
Shooting for Dallas, Moses Booker.
And the second free throw is good. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Ayton with it. Back to Paul. Hardaway against Booker. Here's Ayton. Mavericks with a rebound.
Phoenix foul.
Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
That's his 3rd personal
I'll tell you what,
foul.
they've rebounded the
Second
ball
team foul.
tremendously well.
And the Mavericks with possession here. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Guys, you think about being the #1 option when he was with the New York Knicks. Now Kristaps Porzingis making the adjustment to playing second fiddle in Dallas. And that's not easy. But you have to be willing to do whatever it takes to win.
To the inside. Here's Bridges. And a nice finish on the layup. Bridges has got 7.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And he recovers it.
Phoenix foul. Mikal Bridges. That's his 2nd personal foul. 3rd team
That free
foul.
throw misses.
From the moment Luka
Shooting
Doncic
for
stepped
Dallas.
between the lines at the
Luka
NBA
Doncic.
level, he has been a force to be reckoned with. Rookie of the year his first year, All-Star the next year, and he's carved out his place unequivocally as one of the best in the business.
And the pairing between Luka and KP, positionally, skill-wise, of course, it seems like a good fit.
Well, when you have a 7-footer who can shoot with range in the modern NBA, you think he could fit with absolutely anybody. But
Kristaps
chemistry
Porzingis.
is always an interesting dynamic. It has to play out.
Crowder, a screen on Hardaway. Booker attacking. And Booker with the jam.
Boy, this guy's operating like a 10-year vet. Booker making all the right decisions almost immediately.
Doncic against Bridges. Brown controls the rebound and the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Paul passes to Booker. Ayton, a screen on Hardaway. Booker, good. He's got 9. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. Now Doncic. 10 points for him. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Bridges.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
A nice job by DeAndre Ayton. Put it on the deck and finish with authority.
Doncic up top. He's guarded by Bridges. And Doncic hammers it home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Paul passes to Ayton. Now Booker. Beyond the arc. Finney Smith pulls it in. Doncic outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And it's an 8-point Dallas lead.
Very rarely do you see Doncic out of rhythm with his jump shots, even off the dribble. His accuracy is too good.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to... And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court right now for Dallas. They've got Jalen Brunson, Maxi Kleber out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Ntilikina in at the 2-guard spot.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Brunson against Payne. Pass to Ntilikina. Rebounded by Payne. The Suns trailing, and here's the fast break. Saric with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. It's good on the putback. McGee's got his first bucket in this one.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Brunson misses. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Saric, the pass to Payne. There's the drive. Uses the glass on the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Well, the Mavericks shooting the ball at 48% so far. Outside Brunson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That free throw good from Brunson.
Shooting for Dallas, Jalen Brunson.
Both free throws good from Brunson. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Mavericks leading. Here's Brunson. Down low. Here's Powell. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Pass to McGee. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. McGee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Outside Brunson. Inside. Here's Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Shaman into the lane. He got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Payne, the pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Brunson. It's deflected. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes.
Payne on the bounce. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It'll go on Maxi Kleba.
Personal foul. First team.
First free throw is good.
At the line for your Suns, Cameron Payne.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Payne against Brunson. Soft touch off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Payne drives to the paint. Here's McGee. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. McGee's got 8 points here in the quarter. Outside Brunson. Tries again. Kleba's shot is off. The Suns have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Here's Shamet. That one's good. This game is all even. Shamet's got his second basket on the night.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Brunson with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Bullock's shot is off. The Suns have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. The kick out to Johnson. Now here's Saric. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Here's Ntilikina. And the layup is good off the glass.
Ntilikina's reach and athleticism is absolutely a factor inside. He can score it in there, make no mistake.
Out left to the wing. And here's Saric for 3. And stolen by Brunson. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
McGee, a screen on Brunson. Kane drives. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. No problems knocking that one down.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
And for Dallas, they're shooting around 50% of the game so far. And here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Booker for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Doncic against Bridges. Outside Finney Smith. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Second chance effort. Outside for Booker. Plenty of space. And it's Phoenix with another.
There for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
Doncic with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. A nice shot by Doncic.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Outside Paul. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
DeAndre Ayton, a quality free throw shooter, so you love to see him create opportunities to get there.
DeAndre
Ayton hits them both. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Finney Smith's shot is off. For 3, Bridges. And the Suns miss again.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. Six to shoot. Pass to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Booker for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. And there's 1:45 left in the 4th. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bridges passes to Ayton. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
It's Doncic with a drive. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 23.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Ball passes to Aiden. For three, Booker. Hauled in by Brown. Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line. Well, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
Ball passes to Booker. Driving inside. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Doncic into the lane. Money!
Consistent nightly scoring in the league is hard, but Luka Doncic showing he has the frame, the game, and the stamina to do just that.
Left side Booker lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. They've led by as much as 10. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
For 3, Bridges. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. And so it's the Mavericks who come out.
And so off the tip, it's Utah. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Offline with his 3. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And Doncic, here we go.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich with a screen on Hardaway. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. 5 to shoot. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Hits it from 3-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Doncic. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Doncic has got his 2nd bucket of the night. Conley against Doncic. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
You've got to spy Bogdanovich because he is good at squaring up and delivering the revenge triple.
Porzingis passes to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunity.
Pass to O'Neal. Brown against Gobert. Back to Conley. He feeds it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now, here's Doncic. 8 points for him. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 10.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Brown against Gobert. Out to Conley. No good with the triple. Outside, Porzingis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Cannot be reckless around Porzingis. He's skilled at seeking out contact and drawing the foul while he shoots.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Conley surveying the D. Going inside. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. The putback. Conley on the follow.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Doncic against Conley. Dallas no good that time either.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And you see the handles on display. Bogdanovich, not the quickest guy, but he can get where he needs to go.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the basket by Utah. Doncic from deep 3-point land. Misses the deep 3-point attempt.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 4-point game. Here Here he goes. Gobert with the block. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Porzingis with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Doncic. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Doncic has got 12.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And it's Conley penetrating. Here's Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game. That's been pretty close here so far. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. Porzingis with the steal. Foul the Mavericks, moving it up. Porzingis has got the ball, and Doncic gets it to go.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Here's the drive, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Mitchell is double. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 8. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Now Conley. He dishes it to Mitchell. And there's the drive. Bogdanovich looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Doncic kicks to Finney Smith. No good from outside. Utah has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And the Jazz, another 3.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Doncic fires from way outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Utah leading by 4. Gobert the pass to Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Driving to the basket. Porzingis with the steal. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Second shot opportunity. That one doesn't drop. And Utah the other way now. Got a piece of it. Hardaway with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Doncic, no good.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Mavericks trail by 4. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Right side Porzingis. Stolen by Conley. It's 2-on-1. Ahead. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Kylie's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot, part of why he's had such a stellar career. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. 1:06 left to play here in the half. To stop the run. Good on the bucket. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
Conley into the lane. There's the dish to Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. To the paint. It's stolen, and it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Gobert, the screen. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Clarkson with it. Driving in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Chad. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Ntilikina in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Bullock.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
It's Gay with the drive. Got a hand on it. Out to the right wing. Here's Ntilikina, and it's all evened up.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
He takes it in. The shot by Oni, no good. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. For the lead, here's Powell, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
One of the things I really like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't play outside of himself. He plays to his strengths.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on teams. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
Brunson lays it up off the glass. Brunson's got the game tied up here for the Mavericks.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Knocks it loose. Kleber with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Bullock passes to Ntilikina. And he banks in the layup. Ntilikina's got 4 points in the quarter.
Proving he belongs in this league. Ntilikina getting better at taking contact and finishing.
Now, here's Clarkson. Guarded closely. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Ntilikina gets the bullet. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Lets it go with a three. Ntilikina can't hit. Utah's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
On the fast break, Clarkson, like a gazelle. Nobody can stop him.
Here's Brunson. He has 6, and he drives in, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Ingles dishes to Clarkson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Clarkson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Attacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder. Like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
Brunson. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
There's the pass to Oni. Back to Gay. From deep Ingles. Pocket 6. Pulls up. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Here's Ntilikina. Here's Brunson. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Yep, that one goes.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And he sinks the second. Utah leading by 3. 35 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Oni passes to Ingles. Kleba against Gay. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Jazz lead by 5.
And the awareness from Gay is outstanding. Always knows the shot clock situation. Enjoys hitting those 9-1-1.
The shot by Powell, no good. Pass to Ingles. Launches a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Ingles has got the lead up to 8 now for Utah.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the...
And that does it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the 4th quarter. Jazz out in front as they wrap up the 3rd quarter with a 13-5 run. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center. Mitchell against Hardaway. Now, here is O'Neal. Off with the layup. Kicks it to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Assisted.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. From past the arc. And Utah another 3.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
The three for Doncic. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Jazz leading by 15. Mitchell looking it over. And there's the feed to Bogdanovich. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Utah's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Here's Finney Smith. Dallas, no good that time either.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
The three for Doncic. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 20 points.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by the Jazz.
Pass to O'Neal. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. To the middle. Nice ball movement by Utah. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Doncic from the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Bogdanovich looking around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Jazz leading by 20.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Utah.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Takes it off the glass.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Brown. Pass to Hardaway. Three-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And Moses Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Conley dishes to Gobert. Out to Conley. 5 on the clock. From deep.
Tell you what, like with most players, when Doncic is aggressive on defense, it makes a difference and causes his coaches to smile.
And so it's Utah.